welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you part 2 of a design team project I started earlier in this month, in December, for Doreen at Ooh La La Vintage Treasures, and it was using her Pink Parfait Christmas kit. And if you'll remember, I made this folio. If you haven't seen the video, I will link it in the description box below, but just to give you a little recap, I used the Pink Parfait Christmas kit to create this folio out of a paper bag, and we won't go all through it. We'll just open it up and look a little bit. It's holding ephemera. It's got tuck pockets. These all fold out. It's got some tucks in there with some ephemera in it. And for the second part, I sprinkled in some of her new kit, the Pink Parfait Christmas Gingerbread Lane Advent Kit, and we'll look at a few pieces of that. And it has these beautiful numbers that you can use if you create an Advent calendar or a beautiful box with Advent drawers, some wax seals that are so pretty. You can do so much with that. Adorable little envelopes. This kit is just filled with beautiful holiday ephemera, beautiful little recipe pieces, little gingerbreads, all kinds of cute things to add in, and the gorgeous little file folders that you can cut and use. So there's a few of those. Cute little mittens. There's several sets of mittens, and you'll see some in the project I'm about to show you. And then here are some more pieces I've already cut out, some of the beautiful folders. These make cute little tuck spots for the tags. And look at these pretty, pretty frames. I just love this idea. Look at these beautiful frames. And you can fold them and then use them as a tuck spot for the pretty tags. And then there's beautiful little square cards in all different kinds. You'll see them all up here on my table with the gingerbread houses. Just beautiful pieces. And you can use them to embellish the center of the frame. And you'll see how I've done that in one of the pieces of the project I'm about to show you. So those are the Gingerbread Lane pieces. And I love how seamlessly they pair with the Pink Parfait Christmas. When you can combine several kits together and they just look like they go together, I just love that. These are some of the Pink Parfait Christmas postcards I haven't used yet. Those will be tucked away and used. Look at that pretty music box and the gorgeous ruffles. And things like this can be used all year round. It wouldn't strictly need to be for Christmas. So, like that page, that's just gorgeous. There's one with the menorah she created, and little teddy bears. Just so pretty, the yummy cookies. So this was a super fun kit to play with. Just one beautiful piece after the next. So this was the beginning of the project, and this will be part 2 on the back. And this took a little doing. I decided I was going to make a journal to fit in the inside pocket up here when I first started the project, but once I started the journal, it was too big to fit in the center. So it ended up being tucked into a belly band on the back of the folio. So let's take this out. It's in here pretty snugly. So this was the back of the folio, and I just added this beautiful piece of lace to make a belly band. And we will take a look at this journal. I wanted to make a waterfall journal, so that's what this turned out to be. I've tied the signature in rather than sewing it in. I've tied it in because the recipient that's getting this journal prefers things tied in so it can be removable and added to, and and altered. So it's tied in with all of these ribbons and laces and seam binding and all the beautiful trims there. And I've added this little lace bow and a little dangle with all these beautiful snippets of lace and a little angel charm that I made. Since it's Christmas, I thought the angel was fitting. And then the cover I made out of beautiful satin, and I didn't want to cover the satin all up completely, so I'll show you the front here in a minute. This is the back. Oops, my little pieces are coming loose. Let's see. Let's put those how they're supposed to be. So I just put one of the beautiful Christmas trees from the Pink Parfait Christmas kit, and I stickled that up, and I put some ornaments on there with some little flat back pearls, and I used all Swarovski crystals on there. So the shine, I don't know if you can see on camera, but the shine is just beautiful on that. And then I just tucked that into a little lace that I wrapped around the bottom of the cover here, and then stickled up a couple of more of the ephemera pieces, the little presents. I thought they worked so well with the tree. And then for the cover, I used the pretty pink satin, and I used my decorative stitch on my sewing machine. It's a rose pattern, and I did that all around the perimeter, and I think that looks so pretty. So then on the front, I used this gorgeous applique, and I cannot remember where I got that. It was in a swap, I believe, and I thought it just looked beautiful on here. So I didn't want to do anything too permanent to the front. I wanted it to be interchangeable, so I did a couple of the postcards from the Pink Parfait Christmas kit, and I just embellished them. Did a little tea-dyed doily and wrapped it around. Did a little stickling on one of the ephemera pieces from the kit, and then did a little collaging on the back so you can still journal on there. And then the same on this one, another one of the postcards from the Pink Parfait Christmas, and stickled that all up. Used one of the pretty little bows and put a little gem in there and some Swarovski crystals up there. And then again, collaged a little bit with some book page and some of the ephemera pieces from the kit, and put a little pearl detail on there. And then they just tuck right inside there. So it can be left plain, or the recipient can put whatever she would like in there. I think it turned out so pretty. I love that applique. I love how it looks with all of the lace. This was a waterfall journal. It's the first waterfall journal that I've made, so it was a challenge, but very fun, and I really, really love how it turned out. It was a project, though, let me tell you. This was ongoing throughout the month. I worked on this. So we'll open it up, and inside I've used one of the pages from the Pink Parfait Christmas, and I covered it with some very soft tulle and then edged it in this triple lace trim, triple tiered trim. I just think that's so pretty. And then for the spine, I used just a little bit of lace down the center. And then on the pages, I did some stickling and put some little stickled ornaments on there. This can be a little tuck here. I didn't want to cover up that beautiful page in the front, so I kind of didn't tuck anything in there, but something could be put in there. And then I just put the little rosette flowers on the top and the bottom of the belly band. And then look at all of this lace, y'all. How gorgeous is that? Every bit of this lace is from Lavish Laces, and I will link her shop as well in the description. This is some tulle that I had gotten at Hobby Lobby, so that's the only thing on this whole waterfall portion that is not Lavish Laces. And about 90% of the laces you'll see throughout this whole project is Lavish Laces. The The belly band on the back was Lavish laces that I tucked the journal into, and almost all of the laces inside the folio was Lavish laces as well. So we open it up, and we've got the beautiful pink parfait Christmas pages. I did a little organza bow up there. Did some stickling on this beautiful page on the Christmas tree. Look at how pretty that looks. And I didn't want to overdo with too much goodies added into it, because these digitals kind of speak for themselves. They are so beautiful. I didn't want to cover them all up. So I've just added little touches here and there. Look at this beautiful one with the Christmas trees. And then this lace here was from my stash, but this is the Lavish laces. And then did a little texture paste on the book page. And here is one of the little picture frames like I showed you, like these. I took one here and I attached it with a little tiny paper clip, and I stickled it up, did a little cut out of an ephemera piece and stickled that, backed it with a little lace on the back, and on the front I took my X-Acto knife and I cut this out, and then I glued the little square piece that I had embellished. I glued it inside there so it looks like it's a picture in the frame, and then I added one of the pretty little cards, and I just embellished the back a little bit. The tags are also pretty on their own, so again, I didn't want to do way too much. So I just put that on with a little piece of lace and a little paper clip. These tiny paper clips are cute, but they are a little difficult to work. And then on the back of this page, I just took my shimmer paste and my brush, and I just kind of swished it around, and I'm not sure if that will show up, but you can kind of see the little brush strokes, so it just gave it a little bit of color. And then I lined it in some velvet ribbon, and on this side we've got the stickling again. And then for the little tuck spot here with the pretty lace, I just took some of the tall little tags and I put them together with a brad, and I just embellished them a little bit. The top one was stickled, and I just kind of laced up these other ones and just gave an assortment there. And then there's plenty of writing space on the back. So I thought that was fun. Something a little different. And then we flip this page. Look at this gorgeous lace. Oh, that it's almost like a lattice design. I just love that. And then over here we have one of the little file folders, which I stickled up. I think that's so sweet. And then you open that to find a beautiful tag. Lots of lace collaging on there. This is kind of a little snippet, so you can still see the design underneath. And then I just left it rather plain on the back, so you have some journaling spot there. Tuck that back in that little clip. I love this striped page that it's on. Oh, these little clips are murder. Let's see here. On the little clip, I just used these little eyelash yarn trims. I think they're so fun. Just sticks out kind of fun and fluffy on the top. Oh, this is so awkward to try to get back on, but when it's on, it's so cute. There we go. So you just see the little fibers there. And then there's a little piece of a doily, a square doily. And this page was so pretty with the lace, I just left it plain. And then on this side, I made a little tuck out of one of the ephemera pieces and stickled up one of the tags. Just tucked that in there, and then there's plenty of writing space here. And on this side, we did a little more of the shimmer paint, and I just took my brush and I just kind of dabbed it all around the tree to give it a little sparkle. And then there's that beautiful lace. And we're going to turn this over, and on this page I just left the back blank rather than double printing or doing anything to it. So what I did is I just added lace over this page spread. So it's just covered in lace, and then some trim I had in my stash, and then I made another snippet dangle, and I just affixed it to the lace up here, and I put some of the little mittens. I just glued the little mittens together, put a little ribbon on them to hold it, and then just embellished them with some fuzzy trim and a little stickling. And I thought that was so cute. You can do a little writing on the back if you want. And then this page, look at this one. I printed this one on vellum, and it is so soft and beautiful, and this lace just is gorgeous with it. I think it's so pretty. Doreen's digitals look just outstanding, printed on vellum. And then this page, another one with a little bit of the shimmer paste that I just kind of, what is the word? Not dapple. Stickle. Well, the stickles are the glittery things. I can't remember what you call that, but I just kind of dabbed it around. If somebody knows what that is, leave it in the comments, that technique. I think it's so stippling. Is that what it is? Stippling, I think that's what it's called. So there again with that beautiful lace. I love the gorgeous digitals, the little details she puts in them. So, so pretty. And then we go over here, and this one is a belly band on the side with the beautiful lace. And this one I took the shimmer paint and I painted the whole back of the page. So you'll see it on both sides. But I think it's so pretty. It just looks like a shimmery pearlescent look. It's just so beautiful. So on this one I just put a big applique for a topper. Kind of brushed some of the shimmer paint around the digital there. Did a little detail up here with some of the tulle that had the little sparkles in it, and then used a little piece of an applique there and tucked that in. And we got a little printed doily. I printed on the doily and just put that in there for a little embellishment. And then this page I left plain on this side, and then here is the center of the signature. So it's got all of these different things tying it in. And then on this side I just folded the page over to make a pocket and used my circle punch to do a little notch there. And then inside I just put a couple of the ephemera pieces. This one I embossed, and then we've got some of the tall pieces here, and then one of the little gingerbread houses. I think it's so cute. And then I just did a little ribbon and tulle on the tiny paper clip. And those are just some pieces she can play with. It looks cute sticking out there. And then the other side of the doily and the other side of the shimmer paint. And on this belly band, I just put in a couple of the cards that I did some of the shimmer paint around the edges and around the poinsettias. And I left them blank so they can be embellished however. And those look so pretty tucked in there. And that lace is so shimmery and gorgeous. I thought it looked pretty with the shimmer paint because the lace had some shimmer to it as well. And then look at this page. Oh my goodness, it is so gorgeous. And there again, it's got some shimmer paint on it. I don't know if it will show up in the light, but I've shimmered all around here and the poinsettias around here. And then on this other side of the vellum page here, it's got this gorgeous lace and trim. And I tucked a little tag in there. And did a little tulle bow on top, and inside I used one of the little tiny envelopes and I wrapped it around so it goes around both sides. And on this side I did the little dessert tag and a little cookie tag and the little clothespin, the little rolling pin. And I thought that looked so sweet together. So you've got plenty of journaling spots. You could journal on the back of the cookie and on the little dessert tag there. And then on the back, I tucked in another little piece of the ephemera and then wrapped the envelope around this side. So you've got plenty of journaling spot over there as well. And then on this little paper clip, I just used some pretty shimmery lace. So it looks pretty from the top as well. So that was gorgeous. And then on this side, let's make sure I'm staying in the frame here. This turned out to be quite large. I did another beautiful snippet with the pretty tulle, pretty piece of lace, a little ruffle lace here. And then I took one of the little cookie ephemeras and I put it on the front side of a tiny doily and I just clipped it to the lace there. And then the sweet little teddy bears, I just love that. And on this one, I folded it over, folded the page over so it's like a little flap there. And on this one, I stickled the little roller skate. Get that paper clip off of there. Little roller skate. I used a piece of an applique for the topper and just brought it around and used a flat back pearl there. And then so it stays in this tuck spot, I use this tiny paper clip. And let's see if I can get it back on there. There we go. So that's so cute. And then we'll flip to this side. And we've got another beautiful page. We've got the other side of the square doily. On this part, I just put a beautiful applique that dangles down so you can see it trickling out the bottom. And I tucked in just a pretty postcard there. I love the kind of the woven ribbon look with the stripe. I think that's so pretty. And then this gorgeous, gorgeous lace. Oh my goodness. Oops, I got two of them. I just love, love, love that. It's so, so pretty. And then over here, this page is all stickled up, shimmery and pretty. I did the poinsettias and all the little goodies and the stickling. And then look at this one. Oh my goodness. How sweet is that? Sweet, adorable little gingerbread person. Stickled all up. Just put a big tulle bow on there. Plenty of writing space on the back. And then this is the other side of the page where I took and just did the brush strokes with the shimmer paint. So there's plenty of writing space there. I just think that is the sweetest. I love, love, love that little person. And then just a little dabbing of the shimmer paste around there on that page. I love these roses. They're so pretty. And then the other part of that book page. And on this one, I did just a tuck spot here and put a couple of the unembellished tags in, just so there's some ephemera left that they can do as they wish with. And this gorgeous lace here edges that page. And then there's plenty of writing spots here. And then on this one, again, I just did a little tuck spot and I tucked the tag. I layered some of the cookie ephemera and did some tulle on top, and then brought the layering around the back as well. Tucked that in there so it sticks out the top. And then I put in a couple of the other pieces, little gingerbread people, and then the gingerbread house, and then one of the plain taller tags that I double printed. I printed one of the pages on the back as well. So those are all tucked in, and they can be used and embellished at a future date. And then this last page is the one with the tulle, and I needed something. I didn't have a lace wide enough to go past the beautiful lace trims that I had used, so that's why I chose the tulle here, because I could cut it to fit, and then it went beyond the lace so it sticks up. So on this last page, I love how this looks. It's so dreamy. Look at the gorgeous tulle, the beautiful pearls, and then underneath I have stickled the wreath and the candles and the poinsettia down there, and it just shimmers through that tulle, so pretty. And then we're back to the back of the journal where my little tags keep falling out. So there it is. That is the Waterfall journal. So within that, these ephemera pieces throughout was the gingerbread lane pieces. So quite a few of those were used inside the Waterfall journal here. So there you have it. There she is in all of her glory. She took me a long time to make and to figure out. I had not done one before, and I just had it in my mind that that would be so pretty with this project. So that's what I did. So there is the front again, the back, the beautiful tree with the Swarovski crystals, so shimmery and pretty. And the satin is so soft. I think it looks so pretty with the colors in the kit. And then she just tucks back in here. So there's the two parts. There's part 2. There's part 1. And this is going to its new home. And I am excited for the recipient to get it. I really, really put a lot of love into this one because I knew where it was going. So I hope that she likes it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed both projects. I will link the video to part 1 in the description. I'll link the kits that I used, Ooh La La kits, and I will link Lavish laces. And tonight is Christmas Eve when I am filming this, so I just wanted to take a moment to wish everybody, all my followers, all of you who have been so kind to comment and like and subscribe and help me grow my channel. I just appreciate you all so much. This has been the most fun year. I really got into my crafting and my art and started the YouTube channel, started my Etsy shop, which has been going great as well. And I just am so grateful, and I've had so much fun. So I wanted to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for following me this year and helping to make this such a fun and interesting year. And I wish each of you and your families the most blessed and peaceful and happiest of New Year's. I hope it's filled with health and happiness and an abundance of blessings. So thank you all so much. Happy New Year, and I look forward to seeing you in 2025. Bye, y'all.